everyone, so today I'm doing a makeup tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right now, and I'm going to be using the Colourpop Forever Freshman palette, or I don't know if you would call it a palette, but it's a kit of 6 eyeshadows, and I used these three, and I used these for today. So I think these are absolutely stunning eyeshadow shades. They do not look the same as they do in here. They have a lot more glitter and a lot more pigment and stuff when you actually use them or swatch them on your hand. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So this is what the eyeshadow looks like. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So to start off, I'm going to use this Too Faced Born This Way foundation and this CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1, and I'm taking my beauty blender and I'm going to blend that all over my face. I blend the two together because that gives my perfect shade. The Too Faced one is a little bit dark on me, so I like to mix them together to make sure that I'm matching. And then I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC15 to conceal my under eyes, and I'm going to use that as a primer on my eyelids as well. And I took the lightest shade so that I can highlight on my fair skin just a little bit. I like to use this concealer as my eyeshadow primer as well because it hides my darkness on my eyelids and the veins. So I like to use a concealer for that, and I just set it with a powder so that it stays and doesn't crease on me. And I'm putting that in all my highlighting areas and blending that in. And then I'm taking the Anastasia contour kit and I'm going to take the lightest 2 shades, and I'm going to use that with my beauty blender to just set my under eyes and also my eyelids. Anywhere where I put concealer, I'm powdering with that. And then I'm taking the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil and I'm going to set the rest of my face with that. I'm just taking a little bit of that, not too much. I don't want it to look cakey. And then I'm taking the first contour shade and I'm going to use that to bronze a little bit because this is a little bit of a warmer shade. So I'm starting out with that and I'm applying it very lightly in all the bronzing areas. And then I'm taking that middle shade, which is a little bit more ashy, so it gives a little bit more of a shadow look. And then I'm taking a smaller brush with that and then defining my contour. I like to just blend this in a straight line and then kind of blend it upwards so that it gives a more defined look. And then I'm going around my hairline as well just to darken it up a little bit. Then I'm taking that middle shade again and I'm going to use that to contour my nose. I've been doing this a lot lately and I really like the way it looks, so I just blend it down and around the tip of my nose and just blend it in windshield wiper motions and then in circular motions. Then I'm taking this Tarte Captivating blush and I'm just going to apply a little bit of this on my cheeks. I don't want it to be too bright or too harsh. Then I'm taking this Benefit Watts Up highlighter and I'm gonna put that on all the highlighting areas like my cheekbones, and I'm also gonna put that on the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose and my Cupid's bow as well. And I'm blending this out with my beauty blender. This takes a little while, so it wasn't working out for me, so I took a brush and blended it out with that, and that worked a lot better. I have been loving highlighting lately and the way it makes my skin look. It looks really healthy and glowy, so I've been loving playing around with all the techniques. Then I'm taking these Colourpop eyeshadows. I'm taking this brown one, which is called As If. I'm taking that with a blending brush and I'm going to blend that into my crease using that as my transition shade, making sure it's well blended out and blended up so that it gives a nice gradient look. Then I'm taking this orangey shade, which is the Melrose color, and I'm taking that on that same small brush and I'm gonna define my crease with this eyeshadow shade. Just blending that out with that same small blending brush. Then I'm taking this cobalt blue shade, it's called Baby Tea, and I'm going to use this on my outer corner and blend that in. I love this shade as an outer corner shade. I'm blending it out quite a bit so it's not as dark or as harsh of a blue shade. Just taking an angled brush with that and blending it in. Then I'm taking the shade, what's it called? Crimper, and I'm taking that on my finger and putting that on my eyelid. I love this color and these Colourpop eyeshadows. They are so worth the money. They stay on my eyelids all day. And then I just blended it back and forth with a blue shade with my fingers, making sure there are no harsh lines. Then I took that same crimper shade and used that as an inner corner highlight and also a little bit underneath my lash line, just to make this look nice and bright. Then I took whatever was left on that angled brush from the blue shade and blended that on my lower lash line. And then I took the linen shade and I'm going to use that as my brow bone highlight. I needed something matte for my eyebrow highlight, or my brow bone highlight I should say, because the eyelids are pretty shimmery. So then I just curled my eyelashes and I'm going to take this L'Oreal Linear Intense liquid liner and I'm just going to draw a thin line on my upper lash line. Then I'm going to take this Rimmel Scandal Eyes in the shade Nude and I'm going to put that in my waterline to brighten up this look. I wanted this to be a more wearable daytime look. Then I took the Ulta Legendary Lengths mascara and I put that on my lower lashes and my upper lashes. And then for my lips, I took this Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Beeper. It's a little bit more of a brown shade. I just put that on my lips. It takes a little bit more time because it is liquid lipstick, so they're a little bit harder to work with. And that's it for this look. I absolutely love how it turned out, and these eyeshadows are amazing. They last all day and even through the night if you go to sleep with it, so they're really good quality. So that's it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment and a like down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!